Yeah, what up, people? What's good? I'm back again. I think the video today should be very interesting. Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Solar Baba again. If you are new to my channel, kindly press the subscribe button and press the like button. And after watching the video or while watching the video, make sure you drop a comment. Today on a Hoodlum level, um, so in short, today I'm going to be talking about Pastor Tunde Bakare and Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Lagos State. He's a two-term governor in Lagos State, but he doesn't need any introduction. So the point is that what I want to say about these two guys is that these guys forget about the fact that Pastor Tunde Bakare has been a pastor. He has been joining Bola Ahmed Tinubu in disrupting Nigeria, in disrupting the political system of Nigeria, in causing crisis and chaos in this country, and in bringing down and deteriorating this country to the minimum level. Yeah, and if anybody wants, you are maligning the man of God. Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to beat around the bush and shit all over this video. Go back to 2012 during the this protest. Yeah, during the Occupy Nigeria protest back then in 2012. So he met Femi Kuti and he asked Femi Kuti to join the protest. These guys, all the fellas children, Femi Kuti, Seun Kuti and all these guys, we all know that they are all directly or indirectly activists, most of them. So as Pastor Tunde Bakare asked Femi Kuti to join he didn't know what is behind or who is behind the protest, or who is sponsoring the protest, who is actually instigating the protest. So during the protest, Femi went on stage to address the people. Femi Kuti was talking about the people who are spoiling Nigeria. He talked about the likes of Dangote, how they were monopolizing things, and how the likes of Obasanjo actually malign things. He talked about Buhari too. When he was talking about Buhari, they were trying to shut him down. And then when he started mentioning Tinubu and how Tinubu is destroying Lagos and shutting people down and reducing reducing the potential of the Lagosians to benefit his own political empire. That was when Pastor Tunde Bakare started telling him to not to go into Tinubu's issue. And eventually Femi Kuti revealed in an interview to a newspaper, either Punch or Vanguard. I'm going to put it in the what's the name here on the screen here. I forgot, but while editing this video, I'm going to specify who Femi Kuti told. Femi Kuti told the newspaper, this newspaper people, this newspaper company. Should we say call them company? But the media, sure. So he told them that this was what happened. He didn't know about the 2012 Occupy Nigeria protest, of which the likes of Showori and others, they took part in New York and all these places and all this. The point is that the Occupy Nigeria protest happened, and Tinubu was the major sponsor of this protest, and he did that to use that to back, to reduce Jonathan's power as a propaganda against Goodluck Jonathan, and push Buhari in. Not actually because he liked Buhari, right? But so as to reduce Jonathan power and Buhari's blocos, Buhari's scrotum, which is the party, and the legislative is going to be in his hands. But he couldn't do that 100%. Why? Because he needs the help of the new NPDP, the people who are going to break away from the Jonathans, which are the likes of Saraki and Atiku. And these guys themselves, these guys, Atiku and Saraki, they played themselves thinking they were playing somebody. They played themselves and they joined Tinubu in chasing Jonathan away, which is good, which is fine. It is politics. Politics is about outsmarting one another. I'm not blaming anyone for that. The point is that in 2015, after the election, they have arranged that the NPDP caucus of the APC, which is the likes of Saraki and the Atiku, they are going to hold the legislative. Tinubu is going to hold the party, while Buhari and his cohorts are going to hold the executive. Well, after the 2015 election, Tinubu started going on rampage with everybody, right? And he started changing the agreements. He tried his best to maneuver the legislative elections, but he wasn't able to do that successfully. He put Oyegun, he forwarded Oyegun to be the chairman of the party, but he lost out. Why? Because the loyalty of Oyegun was stolen by the likes of by Buhari, the Buhari faction of the APC, right? And they tried to steal the legislative seats away from Saraki and Dogara to, who are Atiku's boys. So, based on the hierarchy, or based on the hierarchical, is it hierarchical or hierarchical? It doesn't matter, man. So, based on the hierarchy of the NPDP, then, he tried to take that away from them and forwarded Ahmed Lawan and Bajabia Mila, which they lost out. The likes of Saraki, they outsmarted them, and they got the seat. Eventually, hell broken loose, hell let loose. What's the name? Lost the election. Atiku lost the election when the likes of Saraki and what's the name, when they went with him, right? Of course, that's how they were supposed to lose the election, because they lost their power since they connived with Tinubu, right? Tinubu doesn't have any advantage to do any of them, right? He only gathered them so that he can have the power to be destroying them one after the other. Tinubu supported Jonathan in 2011. He destroyed Jonathan in 2012, 2013, so that he can forward Buhari in 2014. He forwarded Buhari in 2014. He himself sparked the fight with Buhari. He's the one trying to destroy Buhari himself, so that he can take total control of the country. I think I'm speaking too fast in this video. I don't know why. Maybe because of the background that I have today. I know the background might not be that nice, I think it's just like this background today. Things are calm. I'm free. The point is that. So now Tinubu is trying to destroy Buhari now, and the likes of Pastor Tunde bakare, the likes of Babadeboye, they provided him with the Osibajo's candidacy. That's okay. This is the boy you can use to forward your ambitions. He have all these guys in his hands. Tinubu has built a wide network, right? And nobody's gonna blame him for that. That's a smart, that's really a smart move, right? But the point is that he can't be successful with this. Why? Because he has played all the tactics he could play. All the tactics Tinubu could play on, all the tactics Tinubu can play on this guy. All the tactics Tinubu can play on Buhari. He has played everything on Jonathan. And Buhari saw him play those things. He forwarded the words. The name, it was like, Buhari, don't worry. Saraki, don't worry. Atiku, don't worry. Let me handle this. I'm going to destroy Jonathan. Then he went ahead and he beat the guy down. Everybody saw what he did. How he organized the Occupy Nigeria protest. Now he came back with NSAS. He wants. He think Nigeria is stupid or Buhari is stupid. No, Buhari is not stupid. Buhari knows what he's doing. What are you talking about? Buhari knows what he's doing. Buhari knows what he's doing, my nigga. He did that. After doing that, he went ahead with the Boko Haram thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as what I meant, Tunde can't wash his hand clean of being. I'm not saying he's the sponsor, right? But he can't wash his hand clean of being a Boko Haram sponsor. That's it. That is it. Boko Haram started going on rampage when he started associating with PDP. When he supported Jonathan in the election, in 2011 election. Ever since the death of Yaradua, that was when Boko Haram started going on rampage. That was when Boko Haram started getting powerful. Boko Haram has always been around, right? Everybody knows that. But Boko Haram started gaining power after the death of Yaradua. Yaradua died back then in 2010. Another election is in 2011. Good luck, Jonathan is trying to become the president in 2011. He seeks the support of Bola Tinubu of Lagos. And since then, since he started aligning with them, you know a lot about them, and that was when he started pitching his presidential interest. And now I can tell you that it is too late. Why? Because he doesn't have any new trick. Bola Tinubu doesn't have any new trick to play for anybody anymore, except the general Nigerians or the common Nigerians want to be stupid. And if the common Nigerians are stupid, the elite Nigerians are not stupid. The likes of Omichi are not stupid. The likes of Buhari are not stupid. But I think the likes of Saraki and Atiku are still sounding stupid, but they are not. They are not. They only sound stupid, but they are not. The reason is because Tinubu right now is aligning with Atiku and Ribad. Of course, they knew about the NSAS protest. They co-planned the NSAS protest together, right? Atiku's son was telling Buhari's aide that this NSAS thing might probably going to lead to a revolution. And Bashir Ahmed, who is Buhari's aide, was responding him that we should have, why not come out directly to tell us that the losers in the 2019 general election, the 2020 presidential elections, are the ones trying to dismantle this good administration, even though the administration is not good. But the point is, we all can get the point, right? So Pastor Tunde bakare is trying to sell Tinubu to us. The Tinubu that was trying to dismantle Nigeria, the Tinubu that asked Buhari to increase fuel price. If you people don't know, Tinubu asked Buhari in 2016 to scrap fuel subsidy. The fuel subsidy that Buhari said it doesn't exist. The fuel subsidy that Buhari said it was a scam. Tinubu came on the news and he asked Buhari to scrap fuel subsidy. He said scrap the fuel subsidy now. And when they were falling apart, when Buhari started siding with the likes of Saraki in 2017, and they didn't want to confirm Magu as the chairman of the EFCC because Magu is Tinubu's candidate. Magu is Tinubu's favorite to be appointed as what's the name? He wants to be sharing the powers with the president. He wants to be sharing the EFCC powers with the president. Magu is Tinubu's candidate, and they refused to was him. That was when Tinubu wanted to come up with a protest against fuel hike, a protest against fuel price. That was when he started. The Tinubu that said they should increase the fuel price in 2016 now came back to say, fuel subsidy, the Nigerians are in pain, Nigerians are in this. You don't know Nigerians are in pain, Nigerians are in pain in 2016. That you are saying they should scrap the fuel subsidy. So Tinubu is an hypocrite. Tinubu doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about someone is crying or someone is hungry. Tinubu just wants power. Tinubu just wants to be oppressed his fellow elites. He just wants to be like, I'm the one controlling you, I'm the one oppressing you, I'm the one, he likes to be praised, and was saying you don't know what he likes. Go to Kere. You are just okay, they wanna zunga. I'm gonna do that. Was you now something else? I'm gonna do that. Tinubu will go do like this. This one say he want to become president. This guy is saying what thing he want to do for Nigeria? What thing Tinubu know what he want to do? When Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State for 8 years, what thing he didn't do? This guy, his boys were in other states, they were doing well. Look at Aregbe's administration. It showed that these guys, Aregbe knew the right thing to do, Ajimobi knew the right thing to do, but Tinubu didn't let them do those things to the end. Tinubu wanted to flaunt his powers. He wants the people of those states to recognize him as their leader, of which people don't want to recognize him. People knew the people they voted for. People voted for Ajimobi. They didn't vote for Tinubu, right? But Tinubu wants people to be coming to him. That, Baba, Ajimobi is suffering also. Help us to talk to him. But people of Oyo State don't have that thing. No, not that they don't have the brain. No. What I'm saying is that they don't have that suggestion. Nobody suggested it to them. Nobody gave them that advice that go and meet this guy. The Lautech 9 months protest was motivated by Tinubu so that the students can take their protest to Lagos. But the point is that the likes of Babaladoja and Seyi Makinde back then, they were motivating, they were trying to destroy APC by what? By doing the things, by playing Tinubu. They know the things they know where Tinubu would make mistakes. They were the ones motivating the people behind the Lautech protests that look, don't go to Lagos, don't go to Tinubu. Tinubu won't be able to do anything. Tinubu is going to worsen your situation. Tinubu is going to do this. Tinubu actually motivated that protest, but they are the ones behind it saying, don't go there, don't go and do this. But Tinubu also fell for it. He also wants to show himself that, oh, you go take for house, you go do this, you go do that. After the 9 month protest, people resumed Ajimabi out of to know that Ajimabi isn't actually a bad person. Not too bad. He's bad, right? He has his own imperfections, and you know he has his own bad sides. But the guy is not weak. I can say Ajimabi is not weak. He has a big ego, but that one is. But Ajimabi is not wicked. Ajimabi is not wicked. Let me tell you, I've seen people, I've seen places and cases where Ajimabi tried to show himself like a tough man, and you know the people he's trying to show himself that he's tough to, they showed him that, look, you are frustrating us. Let me tell you, when these guys showed that, look, you are frustrating us and we are ready to pick up fight with you, and this guy calm down. This guy, not that those guys can do anything. Let me tell you, just by blowing, Ajimabi can simply blow those people away socially and politically. But you know, since those guys showed, you know, I know we no go agree, Ajimabi also softened pedals. It showed that this guy is not wicked. A lot of the bad decisions Ajimabi made and Aregbe made were influenced by Tinubu. And this is the guy who said he wants to, man, come on. This Pastor Bakare and this Pastor Adeboye. Oh man, Tinubu's presidential ambition is dead on arrival, whether you like it or not, because he doesn't have any new thing to fail. I mean, he doesn't have any new thing to succeed. He doesn't have any new thing to succeed. He doesn't have. Tinubu doesn't have any new plan. He expended all his energy to defeat Goodluck Jonathan. Kò sí gbogbo ọgbọ́n tí Tinubu nínú, gbogbo ọgbọ́n inú rẹ̀ pátá, gbogbo ọgbọ́n tí Tinubu nínú pátá, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti play sọ̀wọ́ Jonathan. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe ju Jonathan nígbà tó ń play ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe ju Buhari nígbà tó ń play ẹ̀. Now Buhari and Jonathan are aligning together. They are trying to form alliance to put Jonathan forward against Tinubu in the 2019 election. Tinubu doesn't have kò sí protest kankan, kò sí propaganda kankan, there's no propaganda, there's no protest, there's no political publicity, there is no political prank, there is nothing Tinubu can do that they haven't seen before, that they haven't planned ahead. Before Tinubu is taking 1 or 2 steps, they are taking 10 steps. Before Tinubu would say, oh, maybe they would kidnap some children, they will do something to say, oh, Buhari is not caring about the security of the country, so that the northern people can start protesting some NSAS secure north. You know, they are killing us and they're not against Buhari too. Buhari already planned the kidnap of the Kankara boys by himself, and he released them, and they say, oh, Boko Haram kidnapped them, you know. Buhari has released them from the Boko Haram Buhari has released them from Boko Haram kidnappers. You can see, before he could plan anything, Buhari has already planned those things. And if you think that is not true, look at the announcement of the release of those Kankara boys. Before the people who were supposed to announce it, Abike Jagaban, is it Abike Jagaban? No, not Abike Jagaban. Abike Dabiri. Abike Dabiri, Madam Abike Dabiri is in charge of foreign issues, and Nigerians in diasporans, when they are facing problems, wasn't concerned with Kankara boys was him. Actually, he is a Buhari's appointee. He's a federal government official as well, and he's a government official. He has the right to actually do that. But I think it concerned the likes of Bashir Ahmed, the likes of this guy. Is it Wale Ogunlana or what's the name of this Buhari's aides? One of the. It concerned the likes of Femi Adesina, Bashir Ahmed, you know, Daba Shehu, Lai Mohammed. These are the people that are supposed to break this news. Then Abike Dabiri came forward to say, just an hour before these boys were announced to have been released, Abike Dabiri came on Twitter, the stolen or the abducted Kankara boys have been released. When the official sources, when the people that are appointed to have been in the position to break this news haven't broken it, that is to show that this thing is planned. Abike knew about. Are we going to say? Come on. are we going to say Abike Dabiri, that is in charge of the diasporans, knew about the release of Kankara Boys before the likes of Lai Mohammed and Bashir Ahmad, right? Even if he knew before, it is not his job to be breaking the news to us. At least he also can break the news, but he has his own office. Since Madam Abike or Kanwala. So that is it. He's trying to. Abike Dabiri is, what's the name? Abike Dabiri is, what's the name? Is one of Tinubu's. Is Team Tinubu. Abike Dabiri is Team Tinubu. They are trying to expose the federal government and Buhari's administration that this thing that they are doing is planned. This Kankara Boys was the name. So he's trying to announce it like I knew what is. He's trying to stylishly. He's trying to snitch on the government that I knew what is going on. That they will tell you they have been released. So they have been released. So when it was about an hour that this announcement is about to be made, you know, those boys were actually not kidnapped. When it's about an hour that this announcement is about to be made, an hour to when this announcement is to be made, I think she was warned by the federal government that why would you break the news? Are you in charge of breaking this news? What's your concern about this? Like, even though it's your concern too, but you're not supposed to be doing this, because the way you are doing it is denting the image of the federal government. What you are doing. So he had to apologize. He apologized. Oh, I'm sorry for whatever I've. I'm sorry for whatever I've. I'm sorry for whatever I've written, or don't hold me responsible for my tweets in the last 1 hour. So forgive me and all these things. Then after 30 minutes after, you know, the official handles, you know, Gabashew, Lai Mohammed and all these guys, they started tweeting about the release of the boys, and Buhari also tweeted maybe toward the evening on that day, and Bashir Ahmad also. Then everything was resolved. That is to tell you, Tinubu is not fit enough. It's not fit enough to rule this country. So are you going to open your eyes and see, or you want to close your eyes and vote another Buhari again? I'm sorry. Let me tell you the fact. Tinubu is going to be worse than Buhari. Tinubu don't know how to run the government. He doesn't know how to run anything. Tinubu don't know how to run the government. He didn't do anything while he was the governor of Lagos State for 8 years. The fact is that he knew the brilliant minds that could do those things. Tinubu is only good in politics, not good in administration. Tinubu is not good in administration. You could be forget it. This guy can't do anything. He played the same game that the likes of Abiola played. You know, Abiola tried to trip Northerners off. He tried to trip Babangida off, even though he helped Babangida sometimes. But he tried to trip Babangida off sometimes, and Babangida retaliated politically. That was how Abiola went down the drain. Tinubu is playing the same game. He played a game for Babangida which stripped him off. You want to play the same thing for Abacha too? Come on. You know, easy. So that's it. That's the plan of Pastor Tunde Bakare and Tinubu and you. Make sure you know what to do in this country and watch your. Make sure you make the right choice in 2023. Don't just fall for all this that. They want to vote Tinubu. Tinubu is not fit to be the president. But Pastor Tunde Bakare is not someone you can believe on political matters. Okay? I think we should, even though I don't like Apostle Suleiman, but I think I even respect Apostle Suleiman when it comes to political matters more than Pastor Tunde Bakare, even though all of them are political jobbers. But the point is still that, Pastor Tunde Bakare is good at blowing shit. When it comes to political matters, you know, he could preach the Bible better, right? Well, you know, political issues, bye-bye. So that's all for today, huh? I'm gonna see you some other time. Take care.